Hey guys, welcome back to a berry patch of heaven. I am slacking on getting out this video. June had these beautiful two babies in June 9th. But a lot of stuff has been going on with my daughter's 18th birthday, my husband's birthday tomorrow, and Father's Day, so I haven't had much time. But here it is. Alrighty, so we have Miss June here. It is June 9th, and this exact day that I predicted via the pregnancy calendar that she would kid, and she is showing signs of labor. If you can see how dilated her pupils are, that means she is in stress. She is making those noises and sometimes louder ones. She has goo coming. She had a lot of goo this morning. It looks like it kind of fell off now. And she's scratching at the ground. If you notice her tail, it is very soft around the tail sides and coming down from the top of her hips. You can tell that it's at a very steep slope. Her bag is very full. She does have a lot of hair on her bag, so you can't tell that it's shiny, but it's shiny. So now we just sit and wait until she starts laying down and pushing. And she keeps coming to me for sympathy, but every time I try to pet her, she gets grumpy. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna have babies, June. And that they're gonna be adorable. You gonna give me twin sisters like you and your sister are? They all get kind of stressed when I put them in here because over the past few weeks she's been picking out a spot out in the yard or maybe out in the barn area and not in here that she was gonna have them. So now she's kind of like, oh my god, I'm in here, what do I do? So she hasn't laid down and started pushing yet or anything, but she's definitely having contractions. She's scratching at the ground. It's gonna be very soon. So I'm gonna turn the camera off for a minute, get this place all cleaned up and ready for her. I see a string on the floor I need to get out of the way. And I'm gonna move that chair so she has more room. And also get the camera up on the stand. That way if I have to assist, we're still recording. So today is June 9th, and it's windy and rainy and freezing cold compared to what it was last week. It was like 90 something degrees, and right now it's about 40 degrees. Whew. It's chilly. So I'm also going to set up a heat lamp so that we can stay warm in here, and also so that when the babies come, they can stay warm. Okay, so I'm thinking it'll be probably about 45 minutes to an hour before she actually starts pushing. So what I'm gonna do is turn the camera off until then, and I'm gonna play some just like really calming music for her so that she can just concentrate on getting those babies out and not being stressed. Hey guys, we've got some goo going on now. If she'll turn around again, I will show you guys. It's been about 20-25 minutes. She's gonna lay down, so I will try to show you guys next time she gets up. Okay, guys. You see the goo? It's gonna be soon. It's hard to tell with all the shavings stick to her butt now. Sisters are fighting. Hey! It's like they're fighting their reflections. Hey! You girls are gonna ruin my gate! Quit it! I'm thinking about locking the other goats out because it's distracting her from what she should be doing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, June, they're all locked out. So you can try and concentrate and relax. Okay? My June bug's gonna have babies. So while we're waiting for Miss June to progress, we are going to be going over in this video a couple of questions that a lot of people have, especially when it's their first time with a goat that is in labor. So the first one is, how much space does the doe need? What do you need in your laboring kit? What do I need to do during her labor? What is the difference in assisting and intervening? Also, what care is needed post-labor? We're going to go over all of this and more in this video. Please stay tuned to find out the answers. Okay guys, so I first noticed her labor signs at 9:30 and it is now 11:30. She hasn't really started pushing yet, so I don't have to worry yet about time. But yeah, I'm just sitting here watching her. She's extremely uncomfortable. She keeps getting up and down. She's scratching the ground so much that I can barely stand the dust. But it's better than being outside in the wind and the rain. She's breathing hard, like you see now. She's having contractions about 4 or 5 minutes apart. And we still just have goo coming out in the hind end. But she is glad that I'm in here because she keeps coming up to me and getting love from me. I've been rubbing her neck and her hips and stuff and her back. She likes that. Hi, June. Haven't seen her push yet, but hopefully soon. Another possibility, she might have a baby. The first baby that's in the canal may be breached, which means they're coming hind end first, which I've had to deal with before. It's not hard. I just need to get in there when she starts pushing and help pull them out. Good thing is she's a bigger goat with a wide hip set, so it's easier to get babies out of her. Okay, so while we're sitting here waiting, I wanted to go over some of the signs of labor. Hips and tail make a V shape. Udder is very full and shiny and sometimes drips milk out of the teats. She will be scratching at the ground. And getting up and laying down a lot. She will also have heavy breathing and some snorting, usually during contractions. Looking confused and pupils dilated. Calling to her babies. Heavier breathing equals harder contractions. And stretching / goat yoga. Oftentimes your doe will either become extremely loving or extremely unloving, and they do not want you around at all. The case with June is she wants lots of love. Such a sweet girl. So I'm going to just enter into her vulva and see what's going on, if I can feel anything. She's probably not gonna like it. So all I'm doing here is with a fresh, clean glove and a little bit of lube. I'm inserting 1 finger length in to the birth canal to see if I can feel anything pushing up against it. I did feel that she was dilated. Okay, so she's dilated, but I don't feel anything close in there. Checking one more time just to make sure nothing feels out of position. Okay, I put my whole fingers in there. I don't feel anything that close. But she is dilated, so that's a good sign. She just needs to start pushing. Huh? Are you gonna start pushing? Lots of dust in here. So here I'm just trying to feel the positions of the babies and also massage to help them move into position if they need help. Sometimes if you massage their belly, helps the babies move. She seems to like that. Yeah, and they haven't removed that yet. Yeah. What do you think? You gonna lay down and push? So I went and had some lunch, came back. She doesn't seem like she's progressed at all just by looking at her. So I'm gonna go in again and see if I can't feel anything. This is taking way longer than it usually would. So I'm starting to worry a little bit, but we will see. Normally, I would never enter the birth canal unless too much time had gone by or I thought something was really wrong. So it is good practice not to do this unless absolutely have to. Still don't feel anything. Definitely have the goo to go with labor. There's nothing in her birth canal yet. Her telling me that these things take time. I'm gonna go get her some water and some hay. You'll need to make sure your dough has plenty of space to get up and walk around, and also so that she doesn't accidentally squish a baby while trying to push another one out. The best bedding to use can be a number of different things. You can just use a dirt floor, you can use pine shavings, which is what I use, or you can use straw or hay. Straw and hay can be pokey, so that is why I prefer the pine shavings. So it has stopped raining now, and it's getting nicer, and it's getting warmer in the barn. It's up to 60 degrees now. It was at 50, so that is good. Some more goo coming out. You can see it. For your labor ready kit, you will need towels or paper towels, scissors and gloves, Nutri-Drench for goats, iodine for umbilical cord cleaning, and lubrication in case you need to assist. Grain, hay, and water. And you will be all set to go. Just continue to watch the rest of the video to learn more about goat birth. Still waiting on progression for June. So I'd like to go over a couple things about pulling goats in wrong positions. You usually do not need to intervene or assist in most goat births. However, in some cases, you will need to intervene or assist. Now, intervene would mean entering the vagina and birth canal to reposition the baby. At the end of this video, I will insert some pics showing positions that are not ideal for birth and how they can be corrected. Simply assisting can be needed when baby is breech or simply stuck because of mom being small-hipped. Now with this type of assistance, mostly you only need to insert a few fingers and help pull out only when she is pushing and having a contraction at the same time. Now, because it has been so much time between the first early labor signs I noticed and now, I was rechecking her again just to be sure there was nothing stuck. I went even deeper and still couldn't feel anything. So her progression is just extremely slow. Well guys, here we are. It's 2:10. She's getting louder and louder. She did just lay down and push for a second. But I let her out into this part of the barn because she was freaking out on the other side. As soon as I let her out here, she seemed to feel better. And she can walk around more in here. Now, once she starts pushing, if she begins to scream even louder than ever before, chances are there's something wrong and the baby is stuck. So you will need to just monitor the progression, and if you feel like something's wrong, go in, feel for legs. If they're not sticking straight out, she's probably having trouble. So you'll have to reposition the baby. Now this can be difficult because you don't want to break the sac that the baby is in until the head is out. This is because they can suffocate on their own fluid if air enters the sac. Now, sometimes that's not always the case and they do survive. Guys, I just came out here and she's got 2 babes on the ground. June! I knew you were waiting for me to leave. Aw, they're so cute. They look like twins. I hope they're girls. They're cute. So right now it's about 4:45, almost 5 o'clock. This was a long labor. I was sitting out here most of the day with her. I'm just so happy that everything is okay. I was getting worried. She does really good by herself. You're such a good mama, June. Good job, Mama. It's very important to make sure the little ones get a drink of milk within the first hour or so of being born. They definitely need to get colostrum in their system to begin the growth that they will be doing a lot of in the next couple weeks. Now is a great time to talk about afterbirth care. For the babies, you will need to give them 1 squirt each of the goat Nutrigen I mentioned earlier in the video. You can find this at your nearest Tractor Supply store or livestock feed store. And also give the mama as many squirts as she wants of that. It has selenium in it, which is good for white muscle disease. It helps prevent that, and also gives mama and babies a lot of energy. I thought this one looked like a girl, and that one looked like a boy. You will also need to clean the umbilical cord. Get a shot glass and pour some iodine in it. Simply soak the umbilical cord in the solution for about 5 to 10 seconds, and voila, it will be clean. After that, it will dry up and eventually fall off within 2 weeks.
I know Ricky wanted to come down here with me.
That one's a boy. No, that one's a girl. And that one's a boy. So at this point, I'm guessing she's not gonna have another one. Look at that face. So cute. Good job, Mama. So for the next couple of days, I'm going to keep her locked up in the birthing pin / milking station to be sure that she bonds with her babies and that the babies get a little bit bigger and stronger to be able to go out with the rest of the herd. Other than that, aftercare is just making sure they have clean, fresh water, fresh hay, and all of that good stuff. One last thing is that you will need to watch and make sure that she sheds her after birth completely. This can be tricky because they do sometimes eat it, and therefore it's hard to make sure that they shed it. If she takes longer than a couple hours to shed it, what you'll need to do is tie it up into a knot and make it heavier, and also probably give her a shot of penicillin to avoid any infections. So because of the storm today, I decided to name these two cutie pies Wind and Storm. Aww. Once they have eaten and played and figured out how to walk and jump, they will all get tired and all three of them will lay down for a nap. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have any other questions about goat birth that you would like me to answer. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you here next time.